Wait. Wait, what the hell? Welcome back to another episode of Mountain Man Life! What is up, guys? I didn't realize it started. What is up? Back to Mountain Man Life. I am going to start this episode off by showing you my rigging setup. I have my toaster set up, my toaster box set up so that I can have it tall enough because I'm so freaking tall. Oh yeah, and then we got I put my state flag in the back thinking that it would be a good backdrop, but I've never fished before officially. But I really want to. My father and my backstory. My father and my grandfather have fished for a long time, and I have a few buddies that have fished. Another backstory, I don't care. I like to off-road my truck, and I had another Jeep before that, and it was fun. It was very fun, but I'll tell you what, it really sucks when you do one wrong thing off-roading, destroy almost your entire daily driver. And for me, I don't have a lot of money at the moment, and daily driving your off-road rig can be a good and a bad thing. It's a good thing because you can always update it, you don't have to pay for multiple vehicles, but it's a bad thing because if one thing goes wrong with it, you're kind of screwed. And so that's happened twice. My truck is okay right now. There's one issue that there was another issue that I did it twice on my Jeep, and what's the point of this? Oh, so the point of this is that I wanted to get into more outdoor stuff just because I like to be in the outdoors. It lets me take a break from the work, even though I'm not going to be here very long, but it lets me take a break from work and just get out and get some fresh air. People say it's like, oh, it's the same air. It's like, no, it's not, dude. You do not know the difference. If you haven't been up into the mountains in thousands and thousands of feet up, and you just take in that mountain air, it is so much different than city or even next to the beach. The beach is cool, but I mean, you can enjoy the peace and quiet up there. Just it's serene. So anyways, that's a huge goal for me in this channel, is to just show you guys, so to show you guys what I love. How this is a fishing video, starting like fishing 101, but I'm explaining it. It's okay. So yeah, so where was I going with this? Fishing can be an expensive sport. It can most definitely be an expensive sport. You got the nice boats, you got the nice trolley motors. You got, like I said, the boats. You got this, where you go, whether it's Mexico or you travel all the way to Florida, or you're just traveling different places, going to Alaska and ice fishing, stuff like that. It can be expensive. But if you break a line on a fishing pole, it maybe is $10 or something, maybe even, I don't know, maybe $5 per line. But you break a ball joint on your Jeep, and that's like $1,000 or $1,500 with parts and labor. So fishing is an everyday man's kind of thing, and I'm surprised it's not talked about a lot. Like, where I come from, fishing in Washington is actually a big thing, but when you come down here, I don't actually meet a lot of people that have like legit fished or know about fishing. And I'm one of those guys. And so I want to start from the ground up, talking about setting up the line and learning the baits and learning the different lures and all that, learning the difference between the two. Maybe I'm going to do like, and I like video games, so maybe I'm going to do like, this is going to be the 101, so this is the very basic type of video, and then maybe when I catch my first fish, I'll label the videos as like novice, and then once I get that, I'll go amateur or something, and then we will evolve together. And I want you guys, if you have friends that don't know what they're doing or want to learn what they're doing, come watch this goofball learn. I keep looking at the damn screen. Watch this goofball learn about it and be like, huh, I didn't know what that was called. Interesting. Did you guys know what that was called? Comment down below. So we're just gonna start off, as you guys know, I got this nice, I say nice, but this $30 like starter pack for catching bass. Get some old bass fishing. We gotta open up the old tackle box here. And then I'm also going to use Eagle box that I got. I put the fresh sticker on there. Put all my new lures and stuff in it. There we go. Da-da-da-da. Copyright strike. Alright. I broke that. I also need to get this. Oh, it's got zip ties. Sneaky sons of a guns. I'm gonna probably just chuck this tackle box. Anyways, because other Eagle tote box. Ah, there we go. Alright. So let's just pop this baby open. We're gonna get our rod out. So there's the. I am so glad I turned my fan off, because this pole would be smacking against the fan, or the fan would have chopped it up. Garbage there. We have this other plastic. Plastic on plastic on plastic. I'm sorry most of this isn't in frame. It was either set up to where you see my chest, right, like right here, or you see my head and not my waist, right about there. Yeah, so you see my mid-chest, that's about it. Paper off. Is that more plastic? Little strings. Because then I gotta set up my line. I guess this one can fold mechanism? Yeah, I probably had the back way, like that. Separate, fold, and fasten. Huh! So yeah, I definitely wouldn't go down to the docks or the lake just with your fresh pack like this. And most things, I know 99% of people probably already know this, but most of the stuff, it's you buy a rod, you buy the rod, your 5-pound or your 6-pound or your 15-pound test and all those terminologies I don't know yet. And then you have to set up your line and your reel. There's literally, I just noticed this, there's literally an on and off switch for your line. Why would you, is this a left-handed? Oh gosh. If this is a left-handed, I'm screwed. Do I have to unlock it? Oh, I bet I have to unlock it. No, I need to go the other way. Is that righty-tighty? Yes, every adult says righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. I will do the ABCs. All right, so there we go. Now we got our spinning action. Ooh, lock this down. I don't know, I'll go through that. So let's go through the baits and the lures. So the bait have to be right about this. The bait is the food or the plastic. This is the bait. Yeah, we got some shaky worms and we got some pumpkin seed lizards. This is the bait. So the bait is what lures in. The bait is what the fish are supposed to eat or grab onto. The lures are what catch their eye, whether it's a spinner bait or a chatter bait. They catch their eye and pull them in. It has to be what it is. All right. Okay, so I just checked on the old fix.com. So I was wrong, which is fine. This is learning. So a lure is this guy. So this guy on that. Focus on the lure. So this, I'm pretty sure this is a lure. This is another type of lures. These big fat, I don't know what they're called, big fat boys. These should be lures. Lures or the more advanced ones will have something in the back, whether they have their head that spins, that has shiny bits to it that I've seen. These and these are bait. Lures, more advanced fishers use lures because they require more skill to get them to moving through the water. There's a lot more going on. Baits are a little more, you just kind of hook it up through the head, and then you just kind of chuck it. And then they usually have a powerful smell. This one even says, this power bait from Berkeley says it'll hold 18 times longer. I'm gonna open this up. I've never opened it. Wow. Yeah, look at those muscles that you can't. Okay, it's slimy. I'm just gonna go for the scissors. All right. So we got this. I'm gonna. Oh yeah. Oh. It does have a smell. It's got a peculiar smell. Look at that guy. It's got a peculiar smell. These are lizards, so I guess this is to simulate. Again, Fish 101. I guess it's to simulate a. I keep looking over here like I'm looking at you guys, but it's just a lizard maybe stuck through the water, going through the water. Shaky worm. Oh, it's slimy. A worm. Oof. But I guess it smells. It smells. I don't want to say rotten, but it has a peculiar smell. Will attract that smell gets the fish, just like any with hunting or whatever. You have a scent. You have scent blockers for hunting, and then you have scent attractors to like that they're in heat or they are ready to. Yeah, it's the same thing. Anyways, they have scents. Genders. There we go. Male and female have different scents to attract each other. We've got these. Oh, this is for the. It has a guide to help me set up a fisherman's knot. Checking in again, going through my fishing pole, and I'm checking to make sure, for the most part, that all of these are in line. They look good. They break this down into its collapsing point because I don't want it to fall apart on me. But so I got that, and then I also made a mistake on bait and tackle. So bait, super smelly stuff, or maybe there's just a mixture of them. I can roll my shoulder. Maybe it is just a mixture of them, but according to this, which came with the pack, the shaky worms and the lizards, these are bait. This is a crankbait, which I guess it means it constantly needs to be moving to be, yeah, it constantly needs to be cranking through the water to be good. It needs to sit in the water. It needs to be cranking through the water to be good, to be attractive to a fish. Whereas these, something like this, like these wormies, can be more, they can kind of sit a little bit, and they got the colors, and then they'll look a little more attractive. And then I got these that are, I'm very sure, are jig heads with some shiners on them to make them flash to the water to get the fish's attention. What's up, guys? Let's see if it's working. Sorry about that. My main camera died, my Canon. And I kind of pre-worked a little bit. I set my line on my rod. I carefully took the plastic off the line. This is a 6-pound, no, it's 12-pound test, 6-pound rod. And I already hooked up the one line to my swivel. So I hooked it up to my swivel. I did. You wrap the line like this. I'm hooking up my bass hook right now. Slip it through, do this, and you spin it out. You spin it through the line, twist and you twist and you twist. Thank you to Greg the Gardener on YouTube, an Australian. Then you take your line here and you go through this hole, pull it tight like that. Then you cut the line, this excess line. Ow. That is what gets the fish. There, so now we got that, and then whoa! Hang on. Alright guys, I think I'm in frame. Thing. So yeah, so I had to do a little pre-setup like I said, but now I got the line. So I'll show again, probably maybe tomorrow or something. Feed the line through your swivel. So you got your swivel here, and then I think that's because you have a swivel there, so you can cut this off. You can change out your hook real quick. You can change out your bait, or maybe this is a point where it's just to help it flex when you throw it out there and stuff like that. And so you got that. So I got my hook on. It's the same thing. You feed the line through the hole. Feed the line through the hole. And again, I'm just explaining this because I literally just learned it 5 minutes ago. Feed the line through the hole. You take the line, you spin it. You spin it like that. You spin it together about a few times. Then you take that, the fresh line with, and you go back through this hole. You take and go back through this hole, and you pull it tight. And that gets you that nice, fine little knot at the end there. Then you, son of a gun. Oh, I'm hooked up. Oh gosh, I'm already getting hooked on myself. Reel it back in. No. Drop it. Drop the, come here. Make sure this is dropped, right? No. like that, this way. Yeah, there we go. Oh, hooked on my pants. Come here. Ah! So I think that's what this hook is for, or you just wait, what the hell? Pull in. Is it not pulling in because I am so bad at this? There we go. I was pulling the wrong way. Come here. Ow, ow, ow. No, the other way. Son of a... It doesn't want to... Uh-oh. Did I get despun already? Or did I get a bird's nest? What the heck is going on? It's like 9 o'clock at night. Line is going all over the place. Oh, yep. It backfed. I think that's called a bird's nest. Well, I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna try to reset up this line. That's kind of depressing, but I'm learning. I tried to get it all hooked up. I did hook up my line. There was the learning part. I learned how to hook up my hook and my swivel, and then I know how to put on bait. So we'll see how this goes, but thanks for checking in, guys. This is a short little fishing 101. I obviously still have some learning to do. I'm gonna fix this, and then maybe tomorrow I'll do, maybe tomorrow I'll do some fishing. All right, I want to put one last word in before I end this video. This thing right here, this is a rod and reel. It's got this bob on the top that like locks the line so it stops spinning. Because I was spinning and spinning the rod, trying to reel in my bait or my hook, and I got it hooked up now for the most part. That's my the swivel knocking around. But I was spinning and spinning, spinning. I'm like, why is it not tightening? And then I tightened this, and it worked. So I think this is for setting up line or something like that, but I'll figure that out. So I just wanted to give that little tidbit.